like reading this, and you've done so many things, like all the game shows that you did. Yeah.
I did the Weakest Link, actually.
I know.
It was a New Year's Eve special, and it was all the entertainers, the cabaret artists from around the UK. And
who work very hard, don't they, cabaret entertainers?
People don't realise.
No, it's their hardest grind. You're up and down that motorway. You go to places you've never been to before. No dressing room.
Strange Way Prison. Got changed in a cell.
Yeah. Pentonville Nick. Yeah.
No, you didn't.
Seriously,
Did you really?
Twice. Yeah.
But aren't they just good, grand people, and you have an absolute ball?
Well, they're a captive audience as well. That's the other good thing. Nobody can get up and leave, you know what I mean? So you think, right, I can stand here now and do 2 hours.
You see, I love it when bingo comes on and they get the tinfoil with the sandwiches out, you know what I mean? But even in them days, I still held on to my dream, because the very first song I ever sang in a Manchester club was... I remember saying, ladies and gentlemen, do you like the songs from the musicals? And they all looked at each other and looked at me with their 4 teeth and went, no. And I said, well, this is Don't Cry For Me, Argentina. And little did I know I'd be singing for Andrew. Andrew Lloyd Webber. See, I call him Andrew now, first name terms.
I was going to say Andrew. I know first name terms. Yeah. What does it... He must love Oliver when he came to see it.
He's seen it twice already.
Yeah.
He saw it before the press night.
And he's honest, isn't he, Andrew Lloyd Webber?
He is.
He's not somebody who'll give you flannel and say, I thought you were great, when he didn't.
No, he didn't. Yeah. And the nice thing, a lot of people don't know about Andrew, he's a really lovely family man.
Yeah, he is.
His family are gorgeous.
Yeah.
And Cameron's great with me, though. He really is.
I love it. The names are rolling off.
Cameron... I never thought I'd say it. That's why I keep mentioning them.
Me and Andrew and Cameron and... the biggest loser.
Yeah.
What made you take part in that?
I go for nice names, don't I?
I know. What an awful name for a show, The Biggest Loser.
No, genuinely, I watched the American series, and at my biggest, I used to be 22 stone.
Good God.
Yeah, I did, and for a 5'3" girl, that's over a 50-inch waist, and I know, can I get ooh? And the picture. And then I went in The Biggest Loser at 18 stone 2, and I dropped to 9 stone 9, and I genuinely felt a bit too thin. I think a woman should have curves and be healthy and happy, and I was seeing ribs and stuff like that, and I'm used to ribs with barbecue sauce on. and I was glad I've kind of put a bit of weight back on, but it was one of the hardest journeys, because I did it the hard way.
Yeah.
No cabbage. Have you done the cabbage soup diet?
Oh, no.
Heart Foundation, I've done them all.
I've never been on a diet in my life. If I miss a meal, I'll lose like 10 pounds. Seriously.
See, why are some men like that, though?
All our families like that. We don't eat continuously. We go like, we wither away.
All right, rub it in. I sniff a Mars bar and put 3 pounds
You see, I'd love to sit in a restaurant, John, and love to say, I'm going on a diet on Monday. I've never done it. Never.
No. Yeah. Some people have to work at it, and some people don't.
I'm with you, though.
Be grateful.
Yeah, I know.
Have you ever been on a diet?
Well, I'm like consistently on a regimen, you know, because if I don't, then I'll gain weight and my face starts to get chubby, and I don't like how I look when I'm a little bigger.
Oh,
so
mums love chubby too.
No, my face is already fat anyway, so.
Oh, it's not.
You see, if I didn't eat and I go, I would wake up and like screaming skull.
Funny, isn't it?
Sit up in the bed, honestly, and the dogs go, woo, it's leggy. It's alive. But I'm with you there. Women are far more sexier and they've got a bit of meat on them. Seriously. I mean, they look fabulous.
I agree.
You can't beat a magnificent bosom, can you? You can't go, lady, seriously. No. You get low cut, none of this hiding them and panicking. Yeah?
But I think this whole size zero malarkey is so unkeepable, and it's... I mean, living on half a rocket leaf and half a crab stick is not life, is it?
And it doesn't look right. You know, look at Sophia Loren, you know what I mean? She's a big girl and she's stunning.
Marilyn Monroe. Yeah. It's all about the curves.
Curvy, exactly.
I agree.
No. So don't you be losing any more weight, you hear me?
I won't.
No. I love it now when you first came to London and you freaked people out because you were too chatty.
Right, now, I'm going to tell you something. Right, it's true. I've noticed from coming from the north to the south.
Yeah.
Like, if I go on a tube or a bus, I'll talk to the person next to me, or I'll just have a natter in the street.
Down here, they go...
Oh, God, no. They go away from me like I'm allergic. And I think that's a great shame. I think people are so can talk away in front of a computer, can natter away online and stuff like that, but there's nothing better than getting out and talking to Joe Blogs down the street, because you find so much more about people.
Yeah.
I think we should start a campaign.
What, to chat?
Talk on the tube.
See, it depends what mood I'm in.
Banter on the bus.
You know, some days I go... and then other days I'm patting away.
You're the one that looks away from me, aren't you?
What's she talking to me for? I don't know. But in the old days, I have missed me stop on the bus or the tube, because somebody's been telling me an interesting story.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I'm not getting off here now. I want to hear the end of it.
Yeah.
So I've stayed on. So,
I agree,
have you
really
ever done that on the bus? You got in a conversation? You've missed out so much on life, you lots. No, I'd do anything.
Would you?
No, anything. Anything. Were you terrified on that?
Yeah, I think the worst bit is when because you never know how it's gonna go.
competition,
Yeah.
so it's got to be scary.
The great thing is, it didn't feel like a competition because all the girls got on and
Yeah.
we all had a big, massive camaraderie for each one of us. But it's awful standing on those stairs, not knowing what your fate is, and hearing that music go down, that da-da-da-da-dun, and waiting for Graham to read out your name.
Must
and
be-
having, it's petrifying.
Yeah.
Because it's just someone's dream getting taken away from him every single
And you
week.
have to learn a different song every week as well,
Every
different
week.
style.
Yeah. That was a lot of pressure. But I think that's a great learning curve for actually going and doing what I do now. You've got to be on the ball with it, and you've got to be able to pick up things really quick.
And it's a really tough role, Nancy, you know, isn't it, though? You know, to be doing that 8 shows a week, it's tough.
I do 6. I don't do the Wednesday night or the Thursday night. I love Nancy.
Yeah.
I love her as a person. I love her for what she stands for.
She's a good soul. Yeah.
She is.
She is.
She's a tart with a heart.
Yeah, no, she is.
And I just love the way she loves the kids.
Yeah.
But you can't not love the kids. I find myself backstage going, oh, tuck your shirt and you've got a bit of muck on your face. They're all like little rock stars. They're beautiful.
Well, we've got the clip here now from when you won. You ready
Have
for
you?
this? Bert, please, if you would.
no.
I'm going to have you, Bert, after this show for laughing.
Winning Nancy is Jodie!
As long as he leads me.
You are, I'm just saying hasn't she got a wicked voice? You've got a real belter of a voice. Reminds me of Helen Shapiro.
Oh, really?
Yeah, when you like really belt it out. Yeah.
I love doing it. I think if you
Yeah.
got, and it was actually Andrew and Cameron who actually say if you really feel for the song more than anything, that's when the real magic happens.
Yeah. John, would you ever do a musical?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Which one would you like to do?
I don't know. I'd have to see. I'd probably want to write the music for it. I'd probably want to do my own music.
Direct it.
Yes.
Jodie, I wish you all the luck in the
Thank
world.
you.
Sincerely, I mean that,
Thank you
honestly,
so,
because
so
you
much.
deserve it, because you've worked hard getting there.
Thank you.
No, you really have. Don't cry
I
on
know
me.
you make me. Thank you
No,
so
don't,
much.
but I
That's
do mean
lovely.
it, and you've got a crack-on voice and continued success. I love stories like
Thank
this.
you.
A gal from Blackpool, no, look where she is now, top of the bill, Jodie Lane. Jodie Prenger, come on, let's hear it for her. What a gal. Don't be getting crying. No, I mean it. I read this and I thought, God, she's worked hard,
Thank
this
you
kid.
so much. Thank you.
Up next, while she gets herself... I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have thought you were awful. Look, she's getting all upset, so no. We're going to transform the studio into a bowling alley, and John Legend gives us the lowdown on his favourite sport. I'm going to calm Jodie down. I'll see you after the break, OK? Oh, Susan!
Next week, and